Hello, it's me, Nate, again, and today I thought I'd do a video on aphasia. Now, aphasia is the loss of ability to understand or express speech caused by brain damage. Now, what this means for me, since I had aphasia, was I had trouble writing things down. Uh, I especially had trouble like creating my own thoughts. So in ninth grade, the year after I had my stroke, I was not very good at writing like long papers and papers that like didn't include a lot of facts. And now that I'm in college and I was in a psychology class last semester, I was talking with the professor and I mentioned this to him, and he said I might have anomic aphasia. And patients with anomic aphasia have difficulty in using the correct names for particular objects, people, places, or events. And I can actually tell you a story that shows my aphasia. So when I was in NRH, National Rehabilitation Hospital, during my speech session, I was shown pictures of just everyday things, and I would have to name them. Now, some of them were okay, but then I got shown a picture of a backpack, and I knew what it was. Like, I could tell you that I wore it every day at school. Everything was inside it, like school-wise, but I couldn't name the backpack. Like, I couldn't say the name was backpack. Now, I knew that I couldn't say the name was backpack, and I said, I know this isn't right, but the only word that's coming to me right now is dolphin. So that, of course, got a lot of laughs out of my dad and some out of my speech language pathologist, who's also there. I don't think there really is that much of a cure, besides you just get older and you kind of learn your way to work around those types of things. Which in a lot of my speech language pathology sessions we did. I learned how to keep that to a minimum. You can tell, well, I don't know if you can tell, but I have it still today. It's not as prevalent, but it still is there. And especially when I started making YouTube videos and something about talking to something I'm going to put out online, that aphasia. So some of the things I did to help myself, I guess, get around this problem was, so we were naming things that started with a particular letter, like starts with M, mulberry, man, make. Alright, so do you see how that can be hard for me? And so what I was taught in speech class was to break it up into sections. So first I was thinking of all the different berries and foods you eat. And then I was thinking of just people. Yeah. And then I was thinking of just everyday words. And so using that, you can kind of get your brain to break the guess, vastness of the question down a little bit, and it just makes it a little bit easier. Of course, it's not going to be like perfect, but a little bit easier. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my aphasia, at least. There are lots of different kinds of aphasia. There is expressive aphasia, which involves difficulty in conveying thoughts through speech or writing. The patient knows what he wants to say but cannot find the words he needs. No, not me. Receptive aphasia involves difficulty understanding spoken or written language. Once again, not me. Anomic aphasia, me. The least severe form of aphasia, have difficulty in using the correct names for particular objects, people, places, or events. Yeah. Global aphasia results from severe and extensive damage to the language areas of the brain. That was not me. I did have damage to the language areas of my brain because the stroke affects my right side. That means that the stroke happened to the left side of my brain. So it did affect both Broca's area and Wernicke's area. And yeah, so that's pretty much aphasia for you. If you like this video, just hit like, so I'll know at least that I'm doing a good job. I don't really see any purpose for that. You can subscribe if you want to see more videos coming up. They're probably going to be on Mondays and Wednesdays, maybe Fridays, just because I get out of class really early then, and once I'm done with all my homework, I can make videos like this. So, yeah. See ya.